Thank you, everybody that coming here. Thank you, Pastor Marka Burnsa, that you are a real patriot of Ukraine. And from the first time that I met you till now, that God take you to the right place. I would like to say you that I asked to Pastor Marka Burnsa to come to Ukraine, and he agreed. He came, and he saw with his eyes what the Russian criminal regime made in Ukraine. It's Bucha, Irpin, Borodyanka. It's people was murdered there. I saw his heart was broken, and after this he talked. We have meeting with the religions representative, all religions in Ukraine, and they brought him truth. How many Ukrainian children was stole to Russia? How many religion buildings was destroyed? How many priests was killed? What Russia did in Ukraine? And his heart was, he decided to come back to America and to bring truth to here, that all people in America know truth. First of all, I would like to thank American people, and here in Congress, I would like to thank to Republicans and Democrats and President of the United States, Donald Trump, for help that you stand with Ukraine. 4 years, terrible war. People died. Here, people died. I speak people, they tired. How long is the war? But you have to know that people in Ukraine, and they not only tired, they are every day under the shelling, under the attacks, and now I come from the Ukraine is freezing. Here is below 0 degrees. And people in Russia attacked the civil infrastructure, and people sitting in the buildings without heating, without light, without water, without an elevator work. And my volunteers come personally to the 20 floors to bring the old people water, to bring them food, to bring them warm clothes, and to evacuate people. When you see it, you understand immediately what is our prayer. I think people here, I was here today, it was prayer breakfast, people here pray, but now it's not enough. We have to pray, but when we see the people in the tragedy, we come them to save them. That's why I thank God that gave me opportunity to be in the right place, in the right time. I'm from the first day of the war. I didn't leave Ukraine. I could leave Ukraine, but I didn't leave Ukraine. And I was a few times under the strong shelling and risked my life. And I proud that I knew volunteers and Christian volunteers that lost their lives in the beginning of the war, in the middle of the war, lost their lives to defend people. And thank the Ukrainian soldiers, heroic soldiers. That's the strong defense Ukraine that don't want to give up and to go to slavery, back to Soviet Union, back to Russia. I was born in Russia. I was born in Leningrad, as Putin was born, but he was KGB at that time. I was investigated by KGB, and that's why I know what's now the Russia. They say that would like to rebuild Soviet Union. And we as a Jewish people, we was in slavery in Egypt, slavery, and we escaped. God escaped us from Egypt, and Pharaoh wanted to take us back to Egypt, to slavery. The same thing that the Ukrainian people, the Russia, would like to take back them back to Soviet Union, to the slavery. They don't want. They want freedom, and the freedom name, it has name, and it's called Ukraine. And and. I think it's General Budanov say, no? Yes, yeah. General Budanov, now he's in negotiations, in a peace negotiation. And I would like to say a few words about Ukrainian children. And Pastor Marka Burnsa, remember that 20,000, when you see to the mass media, he usually say that 20,000 more, much more than 20,000 Ukrainian children, they took to Russia, and they tried that they forgot their identity, their culture, their language, their motherland. I as a Jewish people, I remember the story that Russia did in 1827. That was the law, Tsar law, to take the Jewish children to the army for 25 years, and they took them from their homes, and they took them to the army, and they did all of the Tsar, the Russian Tsar soldiers, that they will forget their home, their language, their history, their religion, and that's the same thing Russia do now to Ukrainian people. I think that everyone in the world can, he was born free. That's why everyone can choose here who is with a religion, who is what he wants to do, and where he wants to live, and which language to speak. That's why I think that we have to thank God that we together, all good people, will in the right side, and the excess of evil, I call it Iran regime, that's with God help Donald Trump, and America will destroy a regime that Iran, North Korea, Russia, and another countries that kill people, that kill own people, don't allow them to be freedom. Thank you very much, the Pastor Marka Burnsa, to invite me. God bless you and all people here that stand with Ukraine. And I would like to, I continue to bring people to Ukraine. I ask people, please come to Ukraine, see by your eyes what's happened there. And I think here I have to be one. I just this week with one young businessman, Jordan Castelman. I asked him and come to Ukraine and just begin to invest to Ukraine, invest just $6 million and wants to bring $1 billion investment to Ukraine and pay Ukraine. I would thank him. And Jordan, come. And today they say, yes, I continue to invest to Ukraine because I believe that Ukraine will be restored, will be a good country, free country. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless America. God bless Ukraine.
Thank you.